Good morning, guys. Happy Sunday. I'm just going to barrel right into this today because there's a lot for me to share with you. There is a lot of prophetic pour. I have a devotional. Matter of fact, I have 3 devotionals. I have messages to share you, experiences God has given me. I didn't pop on a lot yesterday, and bear with me too, guys. I have quite a headache. But I'm very aware that that is witchcraft, and I know exactly who's putting it on me. So they know too, and they're watching. So I'm not real worried because it's not doing much and it's bouncing right off me. And maybe that's a message for someone else. If you know that the Lord has revealed to you who is trying to put witchcraft on you, then just endure the little amount that touches you, just because God's trying to show you, hey, someone's trying to do this to you. But it's going to ricochet. It's going to ricochet. It's going back on them. Double, triple is what I'm getting. So just endure, because he wants to teach you how to experience it without it touching you and prospering. So it says, no weapon formed against us will prosper, but it may form because God's teaching us something. So the Lord has revealed to me very clearly who this person is. And there's few, but mainly one person, and they know who they are. And the Lord has used me to send out many messages in regards to them. So at this point, it's in the Father's hands. But remember, he'll allow you to endure some of that to touch you, but because it doesn't touch your head, it will try. But if you plead the blood and you know your authority in Jesus Christ, then everything he spoke to you about it not prospering will not prosper. Do not come into agreement with anything anybody is trying to put against you, any witchcraft, warlock, black magic, spell, hex, incantation. You just speak the authority of God's Jesus Christ, and when God is prepared and when he's ready to be just, they will know. They will know. They will find out. And that is not a posture of revenge. I don't have to have revenge. I've never been a revenge person, but I do know what my Father tells me, and I do know the gift he's giving me, and I do know he's asked me to be obedient in many ways that have leveled me emotionally, spiritually, physically, and I know this is a lot of you, that I'm not worried that his word will not return void. And that means in every area of my life, which means also Psalm 105, which is, do not touch the head of God's anointed and do my prophets no harm. That includes anybody who's prophetically using their gifts, okay? Anybody using their gifts who's honestly trying to further the kingdom, just know that if he allows it to you experience some of the weapon, it may form, but it will not prosper, okay? He has to let you feel some of it because he has to let you know, hey, that's witchcraft, that's this person's doing it, because he's teaching you how to discern. This wasn't really where I thought the message was going to go, but like I told you guys, right when I popped on, I have so much stuff that I have to share with you. So I am going to be more sporadic in my ministry. Probably I'm just going to try to pop on and let the Holy Spirit pour out of me and pop off. I think I'm reaching a season in my ministry where I'm being leveled up about getting how to get more things done without over performing, but still delivering and being obedient. Does that make sense? Because you don't want to perform. I always want to be led. I always want to be authentic. So that being said, if you have what the Lord has revealed is some witchcraft coming against you, you need to bind and rebuke that. Use the authority of Jesus Christ and sit back and let your Father do that. Worry about that business, and you stand on your Father's business, because they will find out. It's his word. It can't return void. So that being said, let's get into his word, okay? I know that was for somebody else too. So, and maybe I carried the burden for someone else. I don't know, but I do know those that are trying to put it on me, and my Father is more than capable of dealing with that. So, and for you as well. Okay, so May 17th. This is great, guys. I will sustain you. Rest in the rest in the realm of my peace, and you will know when I speak and when I move. Don't be afraid of being alone or going forward while others around you sink back. And it's going to happen, you guys. You know, when you're in your calling and you're chosen and you pick up your cross and you go through all those things that God has to allow, like he did Jesus, humiliation, slander, just physical, emotional, financial, just everything. The stripping away of enduring and knowing that he's with us through it all and he'll get us through it. That's part of the refiner's fire, is allowing him to do what he needs to do. So we're prepared for all those weapons to form, but never prosper. That should fit, Holy Spirit says. Okay, so those around you may sink back, but you do not need to, he's saying. You move forward with him. I have called you to follow me through a narrow gate. That's what the Bible tells us, right? Many are called, but few are chosen, because not only the chosen are willing to endure until the narrow gate opens, okay? And it's there. It's always going to be there, and you will walk through it, okay? ultimately those of us that, the narrow gate also to eternity. And that's what we're here for, is we're here to live out the kingdom so more can come through that gate. Okay. I will sustain you and shower you with my love. He does shower with love, guys. If we get out of our feelings, he will shower us. There are times I'm like, I don't deserve your mercy, how you love on me when I'm just in my feelings. And so that's why he just wants us to experience emotions. Of course, it's what makes us love like Christ, but not let them unanchor us. See, if it unanchors us, we can't hear him. Holy Spirit can't speak to us in that place. That's how my mentor has taught me so beautifully. The more challenging your days, the more mightily my power will be displayed in your life. And remember, guys, he's looking for a stage. He's looking for us to get off that stage. And he's done a lot with that with me, but still use our gifts on his stage. So that's what I do in my ministry. I use my gifts on his stage now, instead of it being mine. It's his. It's the glory of him I want through the gifts he's given me. And I'm not going to dim them anymore. My whole life I dimmed my gifts because I was so scared that the world would think I was too much, that, she'll hate me, or I was a people pleaser. I was the worst people pleaser, and I had no idea. But now the stage I was always meant to be on with my gifts, as are you. And it doesn't have to be an actual platform in front of tons of people. Your stage could be at the grocery store, encountering someone in a line. That's a stage for the Holy Spirit. Anywhere he can be displayed. He's flowing. Okay. I am more than enough to meet every one of your needs. My promises long forgotten by you will now be fulfilled. And I spoke of that a couple days ago. Holy Spirit gave me a message about 1 or 2 nights ago that said things that you thought he forgot, that were just thoughts in your head that you didn't even put into a prayer. He's telling you, I didn't even forget those. I'm telling you guys, we're moving into a season where if you just don't give up over the course of time, not all at once, he may do it all at once, but he'll show you, something will happen. You'll go, oh my gosh, he heard that? Of course he did. He's your Father. He's the Holy Spirit. He's everywhere. You cannot escape him, just like David says. Okay, it says, I have not forgotten any promise, so rest in the understanding that I am enough and I know your future. I have marked out every step, bringing you closer to me and deeper into my glory, until finally you awaken with my likeness. That all that I am within you. All things are now yours. Life, eternity, authority, power, glory. No one will be able to take these things from you. You are my temple, sustained by my very spirit that is alive within you. God is more than ready to overwhelm you with every form of grace so that you will have more than enough of everything. Everything meaning he is going to slowly over time, because he loves to space out his gifts sometimes, guys. He'll give you those big ones, but then he'll space out those little ones. Like those you ever gotten for your birthday? Like, I know my late husband used to give me like little small gifts that would lead up to the big gift. That's the Father even more loves to give good gifts. Matthew 7:11. So let's believe him. Let's believe him. Okay. Every moment and every way, I will give you more than enough of everything. He will make you overflow with abundance in every good thing you do. 2 Corinthians 9:8. So every good thing we do is something that we do with him at the core. It doesn't mean you have to always be out. How do I put this? Like, you could still do things that, aren't necessarily always like you preaching the Bible, but as long as you're in a posture of that reflection of Christ in your life, what you're doing, as long as it's not against his word, then he'll prosper you in that. He will, because he knows that he has a mirror of himself out there in front of that gift or that calling or that business, no matter what it is, as long as it's not unbiblical, he's going to bless that, because you're ultimately the reflection of him. Why? Because you got on the potter's wheel. You said, let it be your will, not my own. And I'll go through whatever you need me to go through, Lord. I'll face my demons. I'll face my, mistakes. I'll embrace my gifts. I'll not care about the world and pleasing it. All the things, the gifts, the fruit that we need to grow over that journey. And then he'll prosper the things that you do that are good, because you're in a posture of reflecting him. But then he will also make sure you know that no weapon formed against you will prosper. So those are more classrooms that he'll take us through, and we need to embrace those, okay? So it says, I will sustain you. And real quick, he just gave me something prophetic that was amazing today. So a little piece of my Bible ripped off a couple days ago in my bed, and it got caught up in my sheets, and it went through the washing cycle. And y'all, I pulled it out today, and it's completely intact. You know how thin those papers are in the Bible? Just goes to show it's a metaphor for, look at how long the Bible's been around, and it never is destroyed. It always comes back. And this is it's basically fully intact, the piece that ripped off. Okay, the whole page didn't go in there, just this part, and it's still there. So he's saying all those things he spoke to you, they're still there. They're still good. They're still set up for his goodness. Why? Because he doesn't change. His word can never be destroyed, and it can't come back void. Hey, that rhymed. I hope this blessed you guys. I'm definitely going to be popping in more today. He has really filled me.